Today we have Yasmin and we have Drinceion.
Yes, sir.
I know you guys already met Yasmin in the last episode, but we want to give her a chance to actually introduce herself, and Drinceion will too.
Okay, you wanna go first?
Yeah, I go first. Do I need to talk into the mic and say it, or it sound good? Hi, what's up, y'all? It's Drinceion, one and only, one of a kind ENT CEO. You feel me? Music director from Washington, D.C., Maryland. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Yasmin. I model and I do a lot of other things besides modeling.
All right, so let's kick it off with conversation one. Moving to a new city, and I just moved to Miami 9 months, 8 months ago. You moved to Miami some time ago. You recently moved here. What do you feel like is going to be the difference? What's the difference changer from moving from place to place? Like, what do you feel like you have to do to really get on the map, in the entertainment industry, especially with modeling and even videography work? Like, how does your game plan change on pulling clients and things like that?
Well, I would say the first step is networking and professionalism because Miami is a small city, and I feel like once you've ruined your reputation, it's over. That's it. It's hard to recover from that.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. That's anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make sure you network and you moving around, but you gotta keep things professional. You don't wanna give no one the wrong idea about what you actually got going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like, just being in Miami, the main thing for me is like always stay on your outreach stuff. I feel like that's the most critical thing because, I mean, you can know who somebody is, but they got to know who you are to really want to work with you,
Right.
Hmm.
And then when you get the opportunity, just show them why you should be there and be consistent with them. I always tell people, like, if you're in a new city, like, you might connect with them one time, but like, maybe hit them up like a month or so later, just on some, not even just talk business, just like, hey, or just be like, hey, yo, what's going on around the city? Try to be finding like the good spots to be at.
Right.
People
Hmm.
would tell me like, hey, if you're in Broward, that's where a lot of the artists are,
Mhm.
you know, um,
I got a little
things of that
networking
nature.
tip I want to give to people. You feel me?
Okay.
Like, to really the video log of anybody for real, like, about networking. Like, when you networking, I feel like some people they get it kind of like it's not understood for real with people like they think like just walking in a room and then just giving someone their Instagram or
Mhm.
you know just saying, hey, I do this or whatever case being, follow me on Instagram, follow me. You know that whole follow me on Instagram thing, like that's cool, but that's not really networking. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta be when you in them rooms with people, you gotta show them, like, give them something to remember. You feel me?
Yeah.
Type shit. And then it's cool to go ahead, here go my Instagram, and after that, don't worry about like immediately trying to work with those people
Mhm.
you just met. You see what I'm saying? Like, you do still gotta have your own motion going on. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when you got your own motion going on, Instagram is just a place for people to watch you at. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and see, what you got going on. Like I say, me, a music director. I shoot music videos regardless of being in a new city. You know what I'm saying? This is my second time moving into a new city. I used to live in Atlanta too. You feel me? Oh yeah. Had my own apartment right there. So it's like when people tap into what I got going on, they meet me and stuff like that. Like, at that point, once they're just watching, they follow me on Instagram, they watching what I got going on, they watching my videos and stuff
Right.
like that. Eventually, they're going to want to just tap in. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because they see, oh, okay, this person's working. This person isn't, trying to step on toes. He isn't trying to just get around just because. You know what I'm saying? Like, networking is bigger than what people think it is. Though
It
is all I'm
absolutely
saying.
is. Mhm.
It's a lot that play into it.
You want to add to it?
No, I mean he covered pretty much everything. Don't make Instagram your personality. If someone's seeing you in person, make sure that that person remembers something about you, not just oh my god, he just gave me his Instagram or she just gave me her Instagram and that's it. I have to find out the rest online.
Yeah, I'd rather, to be honest, would you rather get somebody's Instagram or would you rather get their number when it comes to networking?
Like Instagram.
Their Instagram, for sure.
Any social media platform.
Yeah.
It depend. I mean, it definitely do depends on the situation. Like, if we when we met, if it was a real good connection we had, you feel what I'm saying? Like it's like okay, yeah, we could take each other number. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like if we really was like, oh, okay, like we probably really gonna work in the future. That's cool. Like, cause it'd be a lot of like me again, my music director. So I come across artists all the time. You feel me? Giving my number out don't really like mean they gonna come
Yeah.
inquire with me. You feel what I'm saying?
Because Instagram is also kind of like a portfolio. So if you're just giving someone your number, there's really nothing to show for your work. Just,
Mm-hmm.
hey, do you want to work?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, get both Instagram and the number.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I try to give out my number. Like I try to get their number. Actually, I try to get their number, so I can lock in their number. Like, yo, send them a text, and then from there, see what they kind of got going on, and then if pretty much like, I'm like, oh, here's my Instagram. Now, if it's like something quick, I might just give it to them both at the same time. But
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, I try to always have their number because people change their Instagram. Instagram changes their algorithm. So that's why I have so many contacts on my phone, is because you don't ever know, like, when you might need something, or Instagram has those weird times where they shut down and you really need to get in contact with people and
I
you
ain't
can't.
gonna lie, I'm just not too fond of giving my number out to
Yeah, I
people
don't
because
like people.
people don't be serious for real. Like I'm telling you, you gonna come across like if you meet 10 people, it's probably not even a guarantee all 10 of them gonna want to work with you. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's just it like Instagram, like just giving out your Instagram it just lowers the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it just makes more sense if you ask me. But I'm not saying there's something wrong with giving your number out there, nothing. That's just personally what I don't do. You feel me?
I would
Yeah.
definitely just do both.
So you saying you coming from the Netherlands? How is that? How is Miami compared to over there?
Well, I will say I grew up in like basically three different places. As I've lived in the Netherlands and then I've lived in Suriname, which is where my dad's from. And it's a culture shock. Everything's different. The food's different. The way people carry themselves is different. I mean, shit, the language is different, obviously. And yeah, I had to get used to a lot of things.
Okay.
I could imagine. Oh man.
Yeah.
Like,
One continent to the next.
Yeah.
I'm going from one state to the next. That's nothing.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a culture shock.
so how much, like, because they have like the Hispanic culture here. Wait, how old were you when you got here to Miami?
11.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
So did it kind of help being bilingual, like when you got here?
It definitely helped because I wasn't an ESOL student, and it was a good advantage to already have, my English wasn't perfect, but I know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, coming over from the Caribbean to Miami, like you got the Haitian people, you have the Cubans,
Yeah.
so on and so forth.
Colombians. I love it. I love
Yeah,
it. I ain't gonna
it's a
lie,
good
I
culture
love
mix.
it.
A lot of good
yeah,
restaurants too.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
love it.
in Suriname we have a lot of different cultures too. We have like people from China, India, Brazil, Guyana. So it's a melting pot. So it creates kind of like different mindsets for sure. Different you get a taste of everybody's culture. So I will say no matter where I go in the world, I do like respect their culture. I have a little bit of knowledge of it because, I've lived around different cultures in my whole life.
And the DMV is different races, but everybody just stick to where they at for real, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say it's no Spanish people, it's no African people, it's not no. You know what I'm saying? I got a good friend. He from Bengali. You know what I'm saying? Bengali. Like it's definitely different people, but it's like everybody just hang with their own race type of thing going on over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
really, it's super divided where I'm from. You feel me?
I
Like,
will say that though in the Netherlands it's like that too. Here it's more like, especially Miami to be
Miami's
specific,
real
because other
divided
states are very like, no, not really. You think so?
culturally.
Miami, bro, they all be. I see everybody hanging with everybody, kind of like.
Yeah.
I be bringing.
Like,
my
I'm not
peoples
saying
from
like
down
people's
here.
just like, oh, only Hispanics over here, only Haitians over here,
Yeah.
but you can definitely go places where the majority of the
Can,
people
like,
are only going to
dominate.
speak Spanish. Like,
Yeah.
if you're in Kendall or,
I mean, yeah,
places
the
like
reasons
that.
stick
Yeah.
together. But I will say, like, even when you look at friend groups, random friend groups, they have damn near someone from every race in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like even my
noticed
friend group
that.
is very diverse. I have an Asian friend, I have a black friend, a couple of them, white friends, Indian friends. So.
I don't see no black people down here. Not no black Americans. I only see
I mean, but
Haitians.
some people
Yeah.
stay all the way out in Homestead. So
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, bro. Don't be saying like. What
they
you
never gonna find you.
What you doing, bro?
But yeah, I
As far
think
as they concerned, I'm in Miami.
it's a neighborhood of Miami.
It's not even in Miami. Don't worry, guys.
But I think the biggest thing for me was just adjusting with the languages, because you know a lot of people they'll know English. Actually, they really won't know English. They'll know enough to do their job. If you want a Pepsi, a Coke, or how to order off the menu, that's
Hey,
all they'll
Right.
know.
Hey,
and
look, bro, that crushed me, right? I'm in a Uber. I'm going to Fort Lauderdale Airport. I had the Uber driver, Spanish dude. I keep trying to say, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up. He not giving me creep vibes for real at this point.
You said he was Cuban?
Nah, he was Spanish. I don't know exactly what he was, but he was Spanish. He was Spanish.
Really?
Nah, but look, that's not the case. That's not the case. That's not what's going on. Bang. So we get in the car. I'm like, you know what? They do say a lot of people don't be speaking English shit. So I say, como estas? And he say, muy bien. I'm like, oh, why? He don't speak no English. I'm like, okay. It's making sense. But that was a huge adjustment for me. You
Yeah,
feel me?
for
All the
sure.
Spanish people back in the DMV, they know how to speak English. You feel me?
yeah, that's kind of like LA. One time I got into the wrong Uber at the airport. I was on the top deck and my driver's on the bottom. But you know, on Uber, it's whatever. Like it just shows that you're there. I'm like, this doesn't seem like the right car. But maybe he accidentally switched his car, and like we're 2 miles out the airport, and I get a call, and they're like, "Hey Johnny, where are you at?" I'm like, "I'm in the Uber." He's like, "This is your Uber driver." So
Did you not ask where the Uber was going? Like the first thing I do when I get an
No,
Uber
I
is say,
didn't.
"Look, what's your name? Let me verify that." Okay, good. My name is this, and okay,
I
this
get
is
in
where
the
we're
Uber, they
going.
say my name first. I'm like, yeah,
That
that's me.
too, yeah.
I didn't hear what he said. I just yep.
You
Gut.
just don't be listening. That's bro.
Yeah, Johnny
Yeah.
should be. Johnny, listen, man. Y'all see yo, man. Shawty
Pray for
be,
Johnny.
Shawty be. Look, he handles that business. Don't ever get it twisted, but man.
Yeah, so I think we were like 2 miles outside the city, so I had to call one of my girls to translate for me. So then I just paid him like a certain amount of money to take me to wherever I needed to go and
Right.
cancel the other ride.
Right.
Oh my
Okay, that's a good finesse. I like that. All right.
And I made a good bargain because I know, you know, Uber and Lyft, they be taking their fees out, so I probably paid them a little bit more than
Yeah,
he would have got paid.
Unlike trips that that are far, I do that. But you gotta, I don't know, you gotta feel the vibes because that trip won't be on the record. So if something happens, that's on y'all.
Man, we niggas.
Yeah, for me it's
Yeah.
different. I can't do that.
Yeah, you have to have your shit
Yeah.
insured, secure, for sure.
I mean, it's not like it was like a black or a white working van that picked me up from the airport.
It don't matter, bro. People out here racist. They could want to do something to you, Johnny.
I mean,
Johnny said, ain't nobody.
most people
said,
don't
"I
try
do
to
it myself,
kidnap a
it's fine."
6'1", 300-pound dude. They gotta really want you for something if they want to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so what's like something new like restaurant wise that you wanted to try since you've been in Miami?
I feel like everything I wanted to try, I have tried it. Miami's more about experiences rather than the food for real. If you want to
Yeah.
have good food, you got to go to like a Michelin star restaurant where it's nice entertainment and it's good food. But for the most part, it's just entertainment.
What does Michelin mean?
A Michelin star. So, like restaurants are rated, but like the highest form of rating is a Michelin star. That means your restaurant is really like that good.
So I ain't never been to nowhere nice. Well, I've been to nice restaurants, but like, is it like how expensive is it? Like
They're
how
usually pricey.
Like, are you looking like a $300 meal for one person?
No, well, it depends where. I mean,
All right, what's pricey and expensive to y'all?
like okay, if I'm paying like $100 for pasta, that's expensive. For just a plate of pasta, not even drinks, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you pay $50 for pasta, then that's cool.
I mean, that's reasonable because
That's
I like
reasonable.
black truffle pasta and it's around that price range.
What's black truffle?
You've never had black truffle pasta? Oh my god, it's like crack.
I've never paid $100 for one entree a day in my life. I don't think I've ever done that before. Like
Never. You should do it just once.
nah, not like on
Feel like
some
that nigga.
not on some like I didn't want to. I don't think I ever seen that on no menu before. You feel what I'm saying? Like I eat at great good restaurants and stuff. I don't think nothing ever came. A one entree was $100. Like except for a steak. Like that's the only thing that makes sense to be like $100, $140, like a tomahawk steak.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I've seen like $200 steaks.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
but that makes sense though. Like
Yeah.
$100 pasta.
Yeah, black truffle is expensive.
I gotta go
Is
out.
that like cheese?
No, it's like a mushroom. Yeah.
Truffles, bro. Truffles.
It looks like a mushroom.
Yeah, see. I would say expensive meal for me, one person. Like, I don't know. Like, I normally don't spend no more than $30 if I eat out. So, like, expensive meal.
But
to
everything
me-
included?
I mean, I don't really go like nice place. Like, I go nice
See,
places,
me,
but
bruh.
like, I'm not gonna be like, damn, you know what? I just want to go to this restaurant that I'm gonna spend
I'm get
$300.
entree. I'm gonna give me probably 2 sides, 2 or
Big
3
bag.
drinks. You feel what I'm saying? That's rounding up to $100 right there. You feel me? Or 120. You feel me? You got to tip the waiter. You got to.
I guess it
Got
also
to.
depends where you go, because Miami is quite expensive. Like,
I ain't been nowhere crazy yet. I mean,
no, but just like in general, Miami is really expensive. Because if I were to compare Miami to like Orlando, when I was in Orlando, I had 4 drinks, paid $20. Here, that
What?
would have been like $50 or up. Yeah.
Oh
had
yeah,
10 they had 2 for 10.
Because you got to look at it. Orlando's
that's a
like,
deal going on. No, cocktails normally be like the average price is definitely anywhere from 10 to 25.
Yeah,
but
here.
you got to look at Miami. I'll
Here's
say
like
this.
15, 18,
That makes
25.
That's the same shit back home though. Like I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like how prices be down here, it's just like the same shit in DC. Like for
Yeah.
real, I ain't gonna hold you. Like even
Yeah.
the cost of living is really the same for real. For it's just over here. You in the tropics, bro. Like why would I ain't gonna hold you. DC is like Gotham City, bro. Why would I pay? I'm not. You feel me? I'm not paying.
I'm paying
that shit no more.
$2,700 to get shootouts in front of my front yard.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, stop moving here. We're full.
Yeah, that too. And I just got here. It's full, real full.
Like really, really fucking.
What's it called? I say the
It's
biggest.
not worse than Atlanta. That's for
No,
damn
it's full.
sure.
Stop. the
Atlanta-
beach is
Oh.
not that beautiful.
Atlanta's growing in the
See,
See, Atlanta's problem
When
is
you don't
it's
grow
growing
up
in the
by a
suburbs.
beach, I don't. You
That's fine. You can
think
come on
this shit
vacation, but don't move here.
Why not?
Yeah, the beaches
It
is
we're
It
dirty.
full.
depends on what you're doing. It
You don't
depend-
even live here. You're telling people to move here. I'm
I
trying to
live,
cut
what
the
you
traffic
mean?
down.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah. I would say the
I
biggest
love
difference
that.
for me coming to Miami, it really wasn't like so much living expenses. Well, except for the housing. I think it's like plus 600. The houses get a little bit more pricey. For like a 3-bedroom house, I was looking at a 3-bedroom house with the pool was like 3,100, 3-bed, 2
I
bath.
say just move on the outskirts of Miami, people. Just don't move in
Like-
actual Miami. That's the
Like
expensive
close to the
part.
Keys or something.
Keys is far though, bruh. That's far.
Yeah, that's Miami enough. You know, you still get the experience of the wildlife. And
You talking about
The
the
wildlife.
beaches that's up north?
no, I'm talking the Keys is south,
Oh,
Key
alright.
West.
like
Oh,
Fort
alright. My bad. I
Key
don't know. I
Largo.
don't know Miami terminology all the way yet. I've been
So
too
Keys
much.
are
Excuse
like
me.
Keys are like the islands that trail from the end of Florida out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's north from Florida, right?
No, south. The Keys are in the south.
You alright?
Hold up. Nah. Let me make sure I get my terminology right, okay? Homestead, right? The
Homestead.
Keys is past Homestead,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Homestead is North Miami.
No,
No,
it's not.
Homestead south.
South. It's like the south. It's literally
On
right
Stein,
before.
Someone then told me like going
They lied to
south.
you.
They lied
There,
to
no,
me.
there's Key Biscayne, but
Yeah.
that's
That's,
like,
like,
a
right
little
here.
island. You know what I'm saying? That's a
That is still south though. Key Biscayne is still considered the south.
I thought
North
the
is like
top
Fort
of
Lauderdale.
Miami. I thought the top of Miami was the Keys.
No, that's Fort Lauderdale, Aventura, Sunrise, Plantation.
he's
So-
not. No.
I think you're looking at the map upside down.
Nah, wallahi, this is really how it was described to me.
They lied.
I thought it was the same way to how you
I'll
telling
cuss
me
that
at
person out
first.
for you because they lied.
You gonna cuss them out?
Yeah.
Don't cuss
They
them out.
lied.
That's my people. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
this is
He
what.
was just trying to help out. Not
Look it up.
Okay, so here, hold on a second.
show me some.
This is the Keys. It's
Yes, right. I'm already knowing where it's at on the map. I'm saying though, when you go in that direction, ain't that North Miami? That's South Miami. On Stein,
No.
someone told me that
No, that's not even in
going
Miami
north.
anymore.
Why you giving me that? I don't.
Cause I don't
Look,
know.
They misled you, bro, down the wrong path.
Literally.
I don't know if you asked for directions from the wrong person or what.
He probably was Spanish, so I got the directions from. Hey, yeah, buddy, over there.
You're like, we full over here, but you live out here. You're good.
Crazy.
But before I get canceled. But yeah, I would say another culture shock. Man, Miami got so many. I would say the bright colors. Like being in Miami, like you see everybody wears bright colors like pinks, the whites.
Nah, for
No,
real.
white's normal, but pinks, the
city
sky
colors,
blues.
right?
You know what I'm saying? When I used to wear a lot of clothes, I used to
should
wear
call
black
my
a
man
lot.
on this John and tell him about himself. Like, hey, bro, why they telling me you giving me wrong directions, bro?
But yeah,
My bad. I'm my bad. We on a different topic. I'm on some other shit.
but yeah, I would say the colors and what people wear is really a big
Different.
difference.
That makes
yeah.
sense. I could definitely see that.
But I
People are more
noticed-
colorful and tropical over here.
Well, one thing I did notice is that people dress like simple out here.
You think so?
Yeah,
Hell
putting
no,
that
they
shit
don't.
on. Some
People
be
are
putting
so
that
over the
shit on.
top. People go to Publix in a ball gown. Like, no, nobody's simple over here.
I mean, I look at like it's not.
See, Johnny, we
I don't
easy
know.
live. We cool and living. You feel what I'm saying? My man over there, you feel me? She done seen a lot of shit. You feel me? She done been in different type rooms. As you can tell, you get what I'm saying? $100
No.
pasta. You and me?
Bro.
She done been in whole different rooms.
Yeah,
Look, yeah.
No.
You get what I'm saying, bro? Like,
No.
I would
People are not
say
simple.
the way people dress, the cars. There's way more. Obviously, there's more exotics down here.
Yeah.
for sure.
Exotics,
for
like
sure.
I was trying to get something done out in Cleveland, Ohio, right?
Uh-huh.
They wanted like 2,400 for one day for a Lambo. I'm like, down here in Miami, you get that for 1,000, 1,200 a day.
Right.
So that's like $1,000 difference.
Back home, they want $500 an hour for the lamb truck.
Yeah, it depends who you rent it from. Because I know some people down here that don't do that. 500 an hour, or they'll give you it for 1,000 a day, but then the deposit is crazy.
1,000 a day is cool. 1,000 a day is cool.
Yeah,
bruh.
but the deposit be crazy. They'd be like 4 bands
What?
for the deposit.
Excuse me?
That's probably if they don't know you.
I guess. And if you're driving it, but
At that point,
it
you
all
might
depends
as
on the
well-
situation. Because there's some people that are rented out just for the music video, but you can't drive it. They'll park it there for you. You can use it, but you can't leave it.
I look at it at this point, like, unless it's like in a garage, what's the point of getting a Lambo for a music video if you can't drive it? Like, if it's like the SUV,
It's just the aesthetic
Yeah.
purpose of it. You know, it's just for the aesthetic. Depends on what the artist talking about in his music. You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
could still get roller shots. It's just not you
I
driving.
be telling my clients, we should just get the black trucks. You feel me? Keep the production costs a little low. The black trucks is something that's of course it's not the lamb trucks or nothing like that, but that's what real rich people be riding in. You feel what I'm saying? And black trucks. So it's like
Yeah.
get like
Yeah.
2-3 of those. You feel me? Have them for the music video for the day. Like the expense is just the production cost is just lower when you just doing something like that. Some people want to pop their shit. They want to get the G-Wag. They want to get the lamb. You know what I'm saying? A lamb chop cheese. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Glam chop chop.
yeah. So you think down here in Miami, like when you focus on budgeting, you think the artist budgets are bigger for music video productions?
Hell yes. Nigga, the first set I came on down here, you took me on. You want to know something that was crazy about that set? That was so crazy about that that's different from DMV sets? Y'all had security on y'all set. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
he was a
The
big
security is the
international.
niggas that's there in DC. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that was
Yeah.
dead. Niggas not paying for security on their set. Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? And then y'all had about 20 models. I'm telling you. I mean, stuff like that be happening here and there, but it's not a frequent thing back in the DMV. And trust me, like, I get budgets. Don't get me fucked up. I'm not no look. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
bro, like,
Yeah.
in the DMV, like, because there's no real music scene for us down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are creating the shit. Like, it's actual production down here in Miami. You feel what I'm saying? So I see why they do it and why we have smaller budgets and shit like that. But, boy, man, I be seeing the difference in this shit down here. I'm loving it, too. I'm loving it.
Have you modeled in any other city?
Any other city? No, not.
Yeah.
I've done like promotional work, but not like music videos or.
I want to get to LA. LA is like where they shoot the big stuff. They have the it's
That's where the film world at.
yeah, it's like where the film world is. The music videos, the um music videos, films, the commercials.
Hmm. Yeah, there is definitely a lot more commercials in LA than there is here.
That's I think that's the goal for everybody. I think
Yeah.
just being in Atlanta and experiencing Atlanta, coming to Miami, experiencing that.
Wait, so
I
I have a
haven't been to
question.
New
I'm
York.
trying to live
Yeah.
for good.
How is Atlanta different from Miami? Like, what's the
It's
difference?
it's culturally it's more black people.
It's all the way more
It's
black people.
it's
Put it
barely
like
any Hispanics.
none to damn
There
near.
is a Hispanic like culture, but when it comes to music videos, it's not as heavy.
Like it's a real, it's a Haitian music scene. It's a I think that's offensive saying Spanish, but it's a
No.
Latino music,
Latin?
yeah, Latin music scene, and it's an international music scene down here. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
that is way different. In Atlanta, it's trap, hip hop, rap. You feel me? And
Got it.
the same, I mean, it's R&B too, but and the same difference where I'm from. You feel me? Like yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I would say in the cultural diversity of music, like they don't really have a scene for like certain stuff. Like I don't really get I really don't get like R&B music videos. I don't get like rock music videos. I almost had a country music video one time.
But I love country music.
I had one of those before, but it was out Pennsylvania. Real Live One. Out of thousands of trap videos I shot, I only had one punk rock music video. Like crazy.
That sounds like a fun set to be on.
Punk rock? That's what you want?
No,
You like that?
I like country music.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I love country music.
What about it you like?
It's so peaceful
Peaceful?
and it's like relatable. All they talk
Yeah.
about is whiskey. I love whiskey.
Whiskey, wine, drinking booze,
Yeah, heartbreaks.
heartbreaks.
It's cool, man.
But I don't be trying to be sad all the time. Like I'm
It
not.
doesn't make you there's
No,
there's
they-
It's
country
just the
music
way
that keeps you like.
It's the way you just described it though.
I mean,
like,
that's what they all talk about for the most part. But I mean,
But you
there's
can get
some-
like a up tempo country
yeah,
song.
They still talk about whiskey, but
you and this whiskey, bro. For the record, y'all, I'm a reposado type of guy. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
that is
drinking-
not reposado.
I'm drinking with my man. This is whiskey. You feel me? I'm drinking with my man. Go ahead and toast me up.
Cheers.
Look, I don't know how they got that, but yeah, I guess we'll roll with it.
It's apple juice.
So, yeah, I would say like if you wanted to do like more music videos, obviously like Nashville, Tennessee,
Yeah,
they have a very heavy culture in music. I mean, in country stuff.
that makes sense.
They also have a
Yeah.
hip hop scene,
Nashville.
but I don't really know too much about it.
Tennessee. That's where Jack Daniels is from.
Tennessee, Memphis. Memphis has a music scene. I don't know how big they are on the production side
Yeah.
though. Because I was about to start a team in Memphis and Nashville, but sometimes it just gets too much. Like you're gonna spread yourself too thin if you just like
Yeah.
every city, because
Yeah.
you still gotta have time to recruit for models. You have to have time to recruit new clients, all that good stuff. So it's like if you're trying to, okay, you still got the main hubs of L.A., Miami, Atlanta, New York, four right there.
Yeah.
I got rid of
for
my
real.
Vegas crew
Why?
Why?
because it wasn't conducive.
Mm.
Because you got L.A. sitting 4 hours away.
Right. Right.
Like I have a girl I can call and be like, hey yo, you got this
I
in
figured
Vegas.
Las Vegas wasn't a good scene to be on.
And
I ain't gonna
the
lie.
fashion there is terrible. Like
It's the desert.
let me kind of put it in the nicest way.
it's okay. You
It's
could be blondes.
the girls will kind of look nightlifey.
They look what?
Nightlifey.
Nightlifey. I mean, it's a party city.
No, like
Like they're always looking like they're going to the club. Is what you're
no, they
saying?
kind of most of them look like low key prostitutes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ain't
that's
that
that's
everywhere,
why it's
bro?
so hard because
Ain't that
you got to
everywhere?
think like when you're doing music videos, you want a certain aesthetic,
Right.
That's true. Okay,
and
I
that's
see what you're getting at.
and that's
Mhm.
what another thing that when I submit for clients and stuff for music videos, I'm looking to see like what aesthetic are they giving,
Mhm.
because
Me
you
too.
don't want a girl who's like submitting like overly raunchy photos or
Oh my god. Yes.
like that's another one because
Bruh.
you don't want your agency to look like a whorehouse.
Yeah,
Let's get
bruh.
into it.
Like that's my number one
I
thing.
actually like models, like dancers. Nothing wrong.
Yeah,
with
like you can
dancers,
they
but dancers don't be trying to like show face on
They
camera.
just wanna shake
They
their
just want
ass.
to shake their
Yeah.
ass. Like I need girls.
I have a couple girls like that. Like,
Yeah.
I
yo,
like
you gotta
girls
turn
who
around
got
at the
an
camera at some
aesthetic,
point.
who got an
Right.
aesthetic to them.
Like, yeah. So, and that's another thing. Like, just with the submission process, I think people don't realize is like, okay, so if you're submitting for this music video, what are these people looking for? If I send these girls, they're not gonna be sold on this person because they don't fit the description.
Correct.
And sometimes you got to fit the description without knowing the description to be the description. So at the end of, I know that was a lot,
No, I
but
get it.
Hey,
at the end of
can
the
I
day,
step out real quick? Answer this.
Yeah.
Question? All right, good. I'll be right back.
so at the end of the day, you gotta be able to show that you're multiverse when it comes to casting and stuff.
Yeah. of
And
course.
and the models have to show that they can have more than one look. Cause
Like versatile.
yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
girls be like, "Oh, this is all the photos I have," but it's like, sure, I might have a casting for music video. Okay, bikini lingerie look is cool.
Yeah. You definitely have to have. You have to constantly update your portfolio for sure.
Exactly,
Has
but
to stay strong.
then a client might come along and be like, "Hey, yo, I got this medical commercial."
Right. You don't have anything professional.
Yeah,
to show
you
for
you
yourself.
can't
Yeah.
you can't submit for a medical commercial.
That makes sense.
So, yeah. You said we hit 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fast.
But yeah. Let me see here. I don't know if this is gonna click that. So, with you being from the Netherlands, do you like American artists more, or do you like European artists or
I don't want
I
to
don't
get
know,
crucified, but I like. It's a time, man, because they're good. It's just different languages, you know, but they're equally as good. I'm not gonna lie to you. What I don't like though with some international artists is when they steal the beats and they try to sample the song and it just.
Let's get the gas in me. They like, damn, we see you doing the interview, Drinceion. What's up? My bad. It's my little moment of happiness.
It's okay.
So
They proud of me back home, man. I was on live for like 2 minutes.
oh dang. But yeah. So what were you saying about?
I was saying it's neck and neck. I like both, honestly. And I mean, European artists are slowly getting on the map now. Look at Central C.
Central
Nah,
C?
for real.
Yeah.
He is getting.
Is
up
that the
there.
one who's like, we can go band for band?
Correct.
We can go in for,
Yeah.
Yeah, that song go hard.
I think honestly, if more like, if they stopped speaking their native language, like Dutch, because there's a lot of hard Dutch artists out there that I feel like if they spoke English or did an English song, they would pop off.
I think it's like that when people be speaking they actual language on like certain beats and stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
They
Like-
they native language.
Yeah,
know?
it's hard, but a lot of Americans are like, I don't really know what you're saying. So the song's hard, the beat's
Yeah.
hard, but I don't really know what you're saying. You know?
So
Man, I promise you, if that shit crank in the club, bro, it's getting played.
No, let me tell you. I think I was in Vendôme a couple
Uh-huh.
weeks ago, and they played this one Dutch song, and nobody knew what it was saying, but everybody was like dancing.
Yeah, that's how it be in America.
No one knows what it means.
Be
Rock with it.
crazy, man. Be crazy.
I know this artist named Gino. He's a Haitian artist. His audience is like 80% Haitian, and
Yeah.
they obviously speak Creole. So
Mm-hmm.
he has this one song I like called "Way Too Early," and the hook is in English, and the hook is hard,
Yeah.
but the rest of the song is in Creole, and I was like, I can't really, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, yeah, after a while, it's probably not something you just gonna listen to in the car or something. I don't know. You know, it's not because you can't understand it. You literally can't understand it. I
Yeah.
think people just. I think like depending on what you're saying and how that beat is going, it's like it just feels good to hear though. You know how music sometimes
Yeah, no, I
feels
feel you.
good to
Yeah.
hear.
That's like me with Spanish songs. I don't know what the fuck they be
I'm
saying, but
telling you.
I make up my own words, and then I go
Okay,
with it.
good.
Remix.
So what you be? Alright, nah, we ain't saying that.
No, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah,
No.
we're not.
No.
Yeah, I listen to Hispanic music. Like sometimes I can piece together like little things that's going on in
Yeah,
the song,
like
but
what they're talking about.
I like to listen to like the reggaeton. Reggaeton is like the
Oh,
R&B
yeah, you
side
said
of it.
okay.
Reggaeton.
Yeah, reggaeton.
Yeah, how you said it.
You're very Americanized.
That's my man, bro.
But-
Johnny.
Reggaeton.
What? How do you say
Johnny
it?
bad it.
Reggaeton.
know.
Oh, I ain't gonna say it
Reggaeton,
'cause
I
I
don't
don't want
know.
to fuck up. Reggaeton.
Yeah, see, he said we started. See.
You said it wrong. I mean, you said it right, bro. I'm just bidding. I don't.
Oh.
I'm bidding. We bidding.
It's okay. We don't speak English. I mean Spanish.
Yeah. So, yeah, so pretty much, yeah, that's an international artist and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I think the scene because I had a guy out in Denmark. He did club promoting, and it was like, well, they're making a show out in like Denmark and European tours. The artists are actually making less over there than they are in the States.
Yeah.
How is
How
that
is that?
so?
Well, shit, the artists here
Well,
ain't
a
making
lot of
shit.
artists aren't global because they've narrowed themselves down to only speaking one language. So there's only so much you can make when you're not global. You're not speaking a global language. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
you're only going to get streams from people that actually speak the language. Maybe a couple thousands here and there from people that don't speak it, but the majority of your audience is going to be Dutch speakers.
I'm about to teach my artists how to speak Creole. We about to
That's
go
hard, bro. That's not like Creole's not like
It's gonna be drill Creole. Like you ever heard DC drill before? Imagine if these niggas was speaking Creole.
Creole's like a mixture of three different languages, four different languages in one.
I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I real did some crazy shit, right? So I remember I was in Wynwood. We back to, you know what I'm saying, to living in Miami.
Yeah,
shit, you
I was
know?
with you.
Nah, you wasn't with me
I
this
wasn't?
time. Wait, was you with me this time?
Yeah, I mean the guy you're speaking French to.
Yeah, so you know what story I'm talking about. You see, you already
Yeah.
seen this movie before. I bet. So look, right? This for the record, for the camera and shit like that. Bruh, I'm real live. Like, he said, yeah, I'm French. I'm like, man, I know some French. Let me speak some French to you. Dijon, you. Da, 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 da. I can't remember. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He like, I don't know what you saying. I'm like, man, I had it written down in my notes. I get to show him.
Not the notes.
He like, nah, bro, I think that's Creole. Like that's
Yeah.
a division of French. I'm like, oh, all right,
Yeah.
my bad, gang.
Creole
my bad.
Creole has Spanish in it. It's got
Yeah.
French. It's got English, and I think there's like another thing. It's just a hodgepodge of.
I ain't
Creole,
gonna lie.
honestly, there's so many different types because even in Suriname, there is a Creole, and it's a mixture of like English and Dutch.
So Creole just kind of means like it's a mixture.
Yeah, basically, it's a mixture.
I didn't know that.
Man,
Like
learning
our Creole, it originated from when the slaves couldn't understand the English-speaking masters, and they kind of just made up their own words, and that's how we developed that language, Creole.
Look at you, knowing the background of teams.
Yeah, like
Yeah, because the only language I think it's hard to pick up on, and they say it's just broken English, is patois.
yeah, it is.
I can't understand
Yeah,
it.
You don't?
It's
It's
too
not that
broken.
hard.
Y'all understand Arabic?
No, but I have family that does.
Okay.
Okay, there's this one Arabic song that I keep listening to. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but it's fire.
It's fine.
Hell yeah. I don't know what the fuck they're saying though.
Yeah, I think music is just like a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't really matter if you understand the music. Now, I did have a music video one time. I think Anika alluded to it, where I was like, "Yo, this song's a vibe, low key," and then it was like the translation was crazy. It was like really like some vulgar shit.
Oh, I think she told me about that. Yeah.
The one with the Haitian artist. I ended up just taking it down off my IG.
It'd be like that.
So I didn't know what they were saying. I just posted it was doing good on the views because
Yeah.
the girls and once I found out, I was like,
No,
"Yeah,
some of
buddy."
these like songs with different languages, they be nasty ass songs. Let me tell you. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dutch too. You thinking they're saying like the most positive shit the whole time? They're talking about something else.
Whole rock of
yeah.
Mhm.
Be like that though. But yeah, so with being new to Miami or been here a while, where's some cities that you haven't been to yet that's like on your to-do list?
I just have to go out the country. I've been everywhere in the country so far. You feel me? Just off of doing music videos. You feel me? Like, I need to go out the country now at this point. I don't got my passport. I'm 24. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing music videos since I was 17. So, like, just going, you feel me? Like, I'm from the trenches. Like, so, like, just going just out of my area was enough for me. You feel me? Going to Atlanta, New York, Miami, LA, Vegas, Houston, Fort Worth, Dallas. Like, this was exciting to me. But after when you just doing it so many times over a course of so many years, it's like, all right.
Yeah, I think
It's time. It's time to really make that new adjustment. Go out that country. Go see what they talking about now.
and also like I want to allude to some other things. Like when you're just running into a city and it's just work, 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 work. Like you don't really get to enjoy it. Like
Shit.
we were flying into Miami, but you got to understand like where I'm coming from. When I first was coming to Miami, I was just flying in for see her. I'd fly in the day that we had to do work, and then I would fly out the next day.
Mm.
So I would literally, and I would be leaving where I had to be at like 3 in the morning, at the airport by 5, get on the flight by 7, get the get landed at 9, get the rental by 10, start work by 11, 11 to 7. We're working. By the time you get done with wrapped up with everything, check into the hotel. It's 9, 10 o'clock, and you've been up since 3 in the morning.
Right.
Right.
So it's just like we kept flying in. We'd be Atlanta, LA. In
Yeah.
LA, you already got a 5-hour flight that you have to deal with the time zone change, all that other good shit.
I know. I feel like I'm the opposite. I have to travel more within the United States for sure. I've only been to like 4 or 5 states.
Being a cameraman is so lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Being a cameraman is so lit because, like, when I be in these other cities, like, it's like you gotta understand, like, when you're getting hired to do camera work, like, you're literally being hired to document things.
Right.
You feel me? Document people and what they got going on. So I've always felt like any city I was in, I got the experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it was just for a weekend or for like 4 or 5 days, but still though, like, depending on who you going with, man, that should be lit, bro. That should be so lit.
Yeah.
It's a good viewpoint.
So, what cities like did you say you wanted to go to that you haven't been to?
I feel like I haven't been to the major cities. I haven't been to LA. I've been to New
What?
York. I've never been to LA. I've never been to Atlanta. I've never been to Texas.
You might like Atlanta.
I think it's easier to say the states that I've been to than what I haven't
Where
been
have
to.
you been?
I've been to New York, Mississippi.
Oh, nah, I ain't been there.
I only
I ain't
went
been
because I
to
went to go
Mississippi.
visit someone in
I ain't
prison.
going there. I ain't going well to you.
Mississippi racist.
Washington D.C., but it was like for a fucking day.
It ain't
We went
not-
to
it
West
ain't
Point.
nothing special. Trust me, it's nothing.
You might
not.
see a bunch of monuments of the Civil
No,
War and
literally.
the Revolutionary War.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Don't nobody give a fuck about that stuff.
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, I've been to Tallahassee. That was all right.
I don't think.
Oh, I've been to Virginia, which is really
It's a
boring.
college
Yeah,
town.
Virginia's boring. Virginia's boring.
We left a day
had-
early because it was so boring. Like
It's
we
not.
went-
Virginia isn't like a state where it's like.
It's not a tourist.
It looks like
It's
a
not a
big
tourist-
military base. We went to Virginia Beach, and I kid you not, every fifth person was in uniform. Like,
Virginia is that gold mine though. I ain't gonna well to you.
I
That's
never
that
been to
gold mine
Virginia.
state right there, boy. You go out there doing the right things. If you know what you know, you feel me? You gonna make that good money out there.
You
Yeah.
ever been to Vegas?
no, I have not.
Oh yeah, Vegas is a place I wanted to go to do like a photo shoot in the desert.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that'd be fire.
I'm dying to do that. That sounds fire.
I also want to go to
What countries
Alaska
have you
too.
been to?
What countries have I been to? Obviously Suriname, the Netherlands, pretty much all over Europe, France, Italy, Ibiza, Spain.
See, man, you go to all the places that
Check.
everybody in America wanna go to. No bullshit.
Czech, Croatia, Austria,
Mm.
Guyana, French Guyana, Brazil.
Mm.
Yeah.
You ain't seen nothing
Turks and
about the islands
Caicos,
yet?
Turks and
Oh,
Caicos,
excuse me.
Curacao, Aruba.
Is Turks and
Sim-
Caicos
Aruba, bro,
Mexico?
That's where I want to retire at.
Really?
Yes, in Aruba.
It's
Yeah.
colorful. Like all the houses have like a pop of color.
But
It looks like a theme.
I hear Aruba is just like. See, I want to move to the islands. Period. Retire in the islands. See, I gotta say retire. I can't just say move. I want to say retire. Like when I'm done everything I'm doing here in the States, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
But I hear that's like the safest place for like. It's just safe. It's OC private. It's just it's vibes. It's not no crime with or nothing. Like
I mean, there's crime everywhere, but the crime rates aren't that high, I guess. But it is a very small island.
I mean, when more
You're gonna
people
get
are
bored.
like well-to-do and they kind of are set up,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's not gonna really attract that.
Yeah.
Crime is like for like.
I just want to be.
When
somewhere
have you
that's
ever seen
quiet,
a
bro.
rich person rob somebody? You know,
Shit, I done seen it.
They do like white collar
For
crime.
yeah, white collar crime's different,
They
but
won't hold you at
What you
gunpoint,
mean,
but they
bro?
will empty your
Like,
bank
yeah,
account.
bro. Like rich people, they be doing all
I mean,
type
white
of
collar crime
scandalous
is way
shit.
different though.
Rich
Yeah,
people-
but that's the type of crime they get into. They get into
Yeah,
high profile
like-
crime because they have the funds
They got
to do
the
that.
funds to do it.
They don't have to go buy a ski mask and a
bruh.
little 9mm to go rob you in
Broke
broad
people
daylight.
only do petty crimes. You get what I'm saying? Like people who don't got it is the only ones who do petty crimes. You feel me?
I mean,
I
look
was
at Donald
I was
Trump.
leaning more towards petty crimes. I wasn't talking about white collar crime. That's a whole different
Oh,
league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't count
done
white collar crime in.
I seen rich niggas rob niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's
Those are the islands that they how do you call it, launder their money to.
Yeah. It'd be I don't know. Everywhere's a little different. I would say I would love to move to Mexico.
Why?
nah, bro.
It's just cheaper.
Mexico.
Yeah.
John A.
Don't do that.
Maybe in like a rich area of Mexico where like I'd be paying like a little bit less than what I pay for in Miami, just so like I look like I'm rich or something.
Pray for Johnny.
Hey, look, I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get that mansion.
Oh, 2024
No,
and
no, no, no.
2025.
I want to get that mansion for $1,000 a month,
You will. Just
Yeah.
maybe not in Mexico.
and then I could pay my security like $3 a day.
God damn.
I don't know what the
Why
pay
you
rate
trying to
is.
lowball your security? I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting my
Bro,
security gun
somebody
back.
is gonna buy him
I
off
ain't
of you.
even
The
playing,
cartel
bro.
is gonna be like, you want
See-
3,000 for
see-
today?
Right,
Bet.
bro.
I don't.
Matter of
rob
fact,
that nigga. Look, he only giving you $3, bro.
I'll give you
I'll
10,000.
give you
$10.
Look, I don't
$10.
know. I don't know the pay rate conversion, but you
But I
tell
get what
them.
you're saying,
But you
though.
tell them,
You
bonuses at the end of the week. Y'all
Not the
do a good
bonuses.
job.
Nah, bruh, nah. You can't.
See, you gotta make it-
no,
you gotta
can't
make
be
it-
that type of boss, bruh. No, bruh.
Nah, because when you give people too much, they're
you
gonna
don't
be
give
lazy.
them too much. You just show them you appreciate them.
Just
you give
stay
them
here.
enough to appreciate them.
Exactly. Those
You
are what the
feel me?
bonuses
Just stay
are
here, I
for.
don't
But $3, bro.
No, I'm not
$3?
saying $3 literally.
Come on, bro.
No,
How
you-
much is that in pesos? American dollar, like that's
I don't
$3.
know. I ain't Mexican, but I know it's not a lot.
It ain't a lot, bro. Like that's wild, bro. Like,
That's
come
crazy.
on, come on.
But no,
Johnny,
you
you getting some money. Come on,
you,
chill,
you
bro.
paying them, bro. If you pay somebody, bro, bro. Okay, let's see here.
Guys, don't
What's,
Look,
Pray.
this nigga got whip his
Pray
phone
for
out.
Johnny.
what's the average pay
Yo, cartel's gonna fuck you up over
Oh, God.
for
Matter of fact, they're not even going to pay your security. They're just going to give them like a little
Security.
ounce of Coke.
in Mexico?
You gotta keep them niggas loyalty. You out of bounds. You way out of bounds,
Yeah.
Johnny.
And over there, it's very easy to bribe anybody, even the
Anybody-
police.
It's so corrupted.
Yeah.
It's so corrupted
I
down
think
there.
with that mindset, you'd be safer
Okay,
here.
so the average
hearing shit
pay
like
is
Johnny's just trying to live for free.
15K, 6.5K to 15K per month. So
Is that in dollars?
no, that's in Mexican money.
Mexican money.
Pesos.
Pesos.
So if
Your Spanish audience gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this nigga. I don't like niggas
Mexican
anyway.
money is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I have a lot of like foreign friends, for real, bro. I love the racist jokes with them. They be calling me Wakanda. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
it be so funny though, bro. Like I don't take no offense to it because we actually fuck with each other.
No,
I
yeah.
be definitely talking shit to their ass. You know what I'm saying? My Bengali man. Well, I love calling him Bengali. Fucking. Nah, wait, I can't
Okay,
say that shit out.
Don't say that in
I
Yo,
can't
we-
say don't care. I be fucking.
Don't
I'll have
say
to
that.
edit that out.
Here, bro. I can't do this shit.
Don't do that.
Okay, so let's see here. So we figured it out, right?
We figured it out.
So for a month, so for 6,500, I mean 65, yeah,
Mind you, this is the
100K
bare minimum.
Mexican money, right? For
Stop calling it Mexican money.
pesos, I'm sorry. It's $331 a month for security to 15. Let's see.
But you
what-
gotta give
So
what's-
you might wanna give them
that,
1,000
though,
a month,
gang.
yeah?
Johnny, you gotta give them more.
So
That's
I
why
could-
they
I
say
could
they
literally-
give them- You don't give them the average.
They're gonna be like, hey,
price,
look, the
'cause they
American
can
guy,
go
he's
So-
paying me
so-
good money.
that.
So I pay him $1,500 a month, and that's
Damn.
like 30,000 Mexican
1,500 a
pesos.
month?
Mexican
Bro, you got to
pesos.
think how that translates for them. Like they're
But
straight, bro.
but if you can afford security in Mexico, you can afford to give these niggas more than $1,500 a month, even if it's in American dollars. You get what I'm saying? Like I
the
would pay
cartel
my.
always gonna have more money.
What would I
than you.
pay my security? I don't even know what I would pay my security, but I know I won't get them $1,500 a month.
Look,
God.
that's but you get a whole crew.
I don't trust them niggas. I ain't gonna lie, for real, for real.
Why do we?
I
Wait,
had
why do
my
you guys
own-
even need security right now?
Like your security would have to come from here, Regina.
Nah. We not talking about right now, babes. We talking about like when that money on, like when that different money come in. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I was just about to say
Yeah.
like see, I'm moving on Johnny time. You
'Cause they
feel me?
might-
My
they might
security gonna
rob
come
you
back
over
from my
there.
home. You feel me? Like from the States, like niggas who I really know. That's
I
come
honestly,
on, bro.
I
Come
would
on, I'm just
probably
giving
just
them the job
import
title so they can
someone
legally do this.
from
You
my
feel me?
country as my security guard.
Who?
I would import someone from my country as my security guard.
Cause you trust them, right? Y'all
Yes.
understand each
Yeah.
other. Mhm.
Yeah, but they know at the end of the day.
And it's also kind of like if you fuck me over, I know your family. What's up?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, they fuck you. Oh, I see. I like that. I like that.
But you know, you can give them incentives like help them get into the America, all that
Get
other good
into the
stuff.
America.
But we're not on no bribery or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see what you want, Johnny.
but yeah,
I see exactly
like,
what I done
but
seen
you
this
know what I'm
movie
saying?
before.
No. Y'all trying to paint me like I'm a
Nah.
crazy dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have people who work for you, but they're not going to live in Mexico forever.
Shit.
And I'm not saying staying in the trenches. I'm sorry. We're talking about staying out in the islands. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to have 20 fit. A whole security detail.
Shit, who not?
I mean, you're gonna have to have a good security detail, but
I mean, it depends on what I'm doing at that time. Being like, if I'm really getting some real different, like different, to like, I got money goals. Don't get me wrong, like I make good money now and shit like that. But I got real money goals. If I end up making way more than what I had planned to make, you know what I'm saying? Like my goal. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit more paranoid. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can't trust people. Like when you making a certain type of money, you can't trust people because people don't know how the fuck to act.
Yeah.
same door. But yeah, so on that note, it's kind of a wild episode today. We gotta wrap up, and
That's that, man. You feel what I'm saying? Follow me on. My bad. Am I supposed to let you finish?
Oh yeah,
before I
so
go and
yeah,
do my
so
little
I
outro?
don't think you gotta like.
Drinceion gonna sign us out. So it's Yasmin.
You feel me?
All I have to say is pray for Johnny.
Hey, look,
Man, all I gotta say is get with Johnny. You feel what I'm saying? Real
get with
talk.
Johnny
Get
so
with
we
Johnny.
can win. Check the score.
Check that motherfucking score, game time models. We up out here. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go. We gone.
All right.
I've been waiting.